Hello and welcome to our session on adversarial attacks and defense mechanisms. Throughout this series, we have explored how adversarial examples can fool AI models in surprising ways, whether by altering images, tweaking text, or manipulating audio. Today, we'll focus on three key takeaways to keep in mind as you develop or deploy AI systems. Number one, is adversarial robustness in an active field of study? There is no universal fix yet. Defensive measures can cause computational overhead or accuracy trade-offs. And constant updates and retraining are vital for long-term security. So let's jump in. Key takeaway number one, adversarial robustness. It's still an active field. Despite major advances in AI, adversarial robustness, the ability of models to resist attacks, remains a moving target. And here is why. Evolving attack methods. Researchers continually discover new adversarial strategies, example PGD, CW attacks, physical stick attacks, and so on, making old defenses less effective over time. Number two is different modalities. Defending an image classifier might differ greatly from defending a text generator or speech recognition system. And number three is contextual needs. Some applications like self-driving cars can't tolerate any misclassification while others can handle minor errors. A survey found out that over 50% of new adversarial attacks targeted specific model architectures or tasks, proving there is no single defensive approach that covers all scenarios. Let's take a practical example. Imagine you develop a model to detect fraudulent credit card transaction. You might implement a defense that blocks known adversarial patterns, but soon attackers adopt a new technique that your model didn't see in training. Suddenly, your defense falters. This constant cat and mouse game highlights the need to stay updated on research and adapt your defense strategies regularly. Takeaway number two is defensive measures often increase computational cost or reduces accuracy. Starting with trade-offs in adversarial defense. When we talk about robust defenses like adversarial training, defensive distillation or input detection, there's often a downside. Computational overhead. Techniques like iterative adversarial training can double or triple training times. And accuracy drop. Some defenses blunt model sensitivity to small input changes, but also dull legitimate sensitivity to real features. According to a study, training on adversarial examples improved robustness by up to 50%, but reduced the original model accuracy by around 2 to 5%. Now, this might be acceptable in some scenarios, but not all. Think of a self-driving car sign recognition AI. Now, if you apply extreme defenses that makes the model less sensitive, you might protect it from trigger-based attacks, but you also risk it to missing legitimate sign variations like partially obscured or weather-toned signs leading to errors. The solution is a balanced approach. Tunable parameters for your adversarial defenses like the epsilon in adversarial training and validation checks ensuring your model retains enough accuracy on real-world data. Number three is keeping models updated and retrained is a continual necessity. AI models aren't trained once deploy forever solutions, especially not when adversaries actively devise new exploits. Continuous updates are essential. Periodic retraining, incorporating newly discovered adversarial patterns or real-world attack data into training set, monitoring and logging, track unusual inputs or performance drops. They may signal new adversarial techniques. And version control. Keep old model versions for reference. If a new attack emerges, then your updated model can't handle a previous model, might offer insights or coverage for certain threats. A survey by Microsoft found that teams updating AI models at least quarterly reduced successful adversarial breaches by 35% compared to those who rarely updated. Let's talk about organizational framework. Building a structured maintenance cycle is crucial. For instance, monthly or quarterly retraining. Evaluate new adversarial examples from industry reports or your logs. Annual security reviews, in-depth audits to see if your chosen defense methods are still valid. And cross-functional team, data scientists, security experts, and operations staff collaborating to keep the model robust and stable. Now, this approach ensures you don't fall behind as adversarial methods evolve. To put it all together and to recap, we face dynamic adversaries who constantly develop new ways to fool AI systems. The key takeaways would be there is no single silver bullet. Adversarial robustness remains an active research area with no universal defense. Expect trade-offs. Defensive strategies typically cost more computationally and may slightly reduce accuracy. And it's an ongoing process. Maintaining a robust AI model is an ongoing process. Regular training and monitoring are critical. Now, by combining different defenses like adversarial training, defensive distillation, and detection, and regularly updating your model, you stand a better chance against tomorrow's adversarial attacks. Thank you for joining me to explore these key takeaways in adversarial attacks and defense mechanisms. Remember, robustness is a journey and not a destination. Defenses come with trade-offs in performance and resources, and regular updates and retraining keeps you a step ahead of evolving threats.